All right, so we're going over example A, which you can find in your textbook on page 220, worked out, but I'm going to work it out here and explain the details of how we get all the information. Okay, so we have Fred Baker's car was insured for collision damage with a $250 deductible. So we have a few terms here that we've dealt with in the previous slide that contains the three classifications of auto insurance and the other terms on that slide. So if you, I would suggest having that slide in front of you, maybe print it out, just look at it in front of you. If you took notes, have those notes in front of you. And because I'm going to be addressing those terms. So notice it was insured for collision damage. So it all it mentions is collision damage here. So that was the third classification of auto insurance. So so the auto, if you look at your notes, the auto collision insurance, which is the collision damage insurance, protects the vehicle of the insured against collision damage. Okay, so the premium, so we have and we also have a $250 deductible, and we know that the deductible represents how much Fred has to pay before the insurance kicks in if there was a wreck. The premium was $1,750 per year. So Fred pays $1,750 a year to have his insurance. That's what the premium represents, if you remember the premium on that that previous slide. And so if Fred hit a tree causing $2,530 damage to his car, then how much more did he receive than he paid in premiums for that year? So we need to figure out the difference between how much he received from his insurance compared to the premiums for that year. Okay, so to do this, we need to determine first how much the insurance paid, which should be the greater amount out of the two that we're comparing. So how much the insurance paid, remember that the deductible he has to pay first. So the insurance would only cover not $2,530 of damage, because the insurance doesn't cover all of it. So the insurance covers not all $2,530, but $2,530 minus $250. So the insurance covers all of the damage besides the $250 deductible, which Fred has to cover first. So that is $2,280 that the insurance covers. So this is how much is paid by the insurance, $2,280. Okay, and now we want to know how much more did he receive, how much more did Fred receive than he paid in premiums. So this is how much Fred received from his insurance. This is how much Fred received. Okay, so we know that it tells us straight up that the premium was $1,750 per year. So how much he paid in premiums for that year is just straight up $1,750. So if we wanted to figure out how much more, we have to take that $2,280 and then subtract how much he paid in premiums, which leaves how much more did he receive. So that ends up being $530. So he received $530 more from the insurance. Now, this doesn't really take into consideration, first off, how much he paid for the deductible, because he actually didn't get a net benefit of $530. He actually paid $250. So, but the question's not really asking about that. So anyways, that's how much, that's how you attempt example A.